As we look over to the time, substitution is being made. Well, good evening and welcome to another match here on TPS TV. These two sides are very closely matched, and I'm not too sure what the score's going to be tonight. I think we're going to have a goal fest, so sit back, relax, because the game is about to kick off, and we'll be here with you commentating through it. Players gather around the halfway line as we kick off this exciting encounter between the two teams. The ball is in the green team's half. The ball is in the blue team's half. But what a pass. It's off the crossbar. It's a corner to green. Rattles the post. Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win matches, so this isn't everything. There's still a way back into the game for the blues. Maybe they've been a little bit wasteful in terms of goal, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team is showing some quality on the pitch. The ball is in the blue team's half. The ball is in the green team's half, and the ball is rolled out of play for a throw. As we come to a break in the play here, let me remind you that in TPS there are a variety of different badges that you can win completing in-game actions. For example, we've got achievements for when you hit level 50, level 100, level 500, level 1000, when you reach 100 goals, when you complete man smash, when you got bronze, rainbow, and many more. And that pass has just gone wide. Substitution being made. Ball's gone out for a corner. Let's go! I know we're all talking about the goal, but the assist was wonderful. Look at the cross, it's in the right space, the striker's there at the right time, and he delivers. Bam, it's a goal. The ball is in the blue team's team's half. Well, as we enjoy this match, let's take a look at some of these statistical elements to give us a better insight into which teams are performing. And as we can see here, the green side are dominating in terms of accurate passes. Now this means that they're managing to get through the midfield very easily, cutting open the other team, and that could be a danger. Now if I was out there on the field, I would be getting another, what a miss. Couldn't keep it in, gone out for a goal. Well, something to keep an eye on here is that players, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say, this team showing some quality on the pitch. Goalkeepers pulled off an insane save. I'm very much enjoying this contest so far. Let's have a look at some of the possession stats, which can tell us a great deal about how the match is playing out. We can see that the blue team are dominating in terms of possession here. They have more of the ball, and they're being able to exploit the space around the field whilst they get chased by the green side. Now this doesn't mean that the game is over. However, it does show that the blue team can handle it. The ball is in the blue team's half. What a miss. I mean, if you were the goalkeeper, you wouldn't even need to try with this lad in front, because he can't even shoot. What is going on? What a miss. I mean, if you were the goalkeeper, you wouldn't even need to try with this lad in front, because he can't even shoot. What is going on? And we look to the sideline, and the referee has put up his board that's going to be an additional 2 minutes of extra time. Well, that was just a terrible miss. And you've got to feel for him really, because why on earth is he attempting that shot? It's a 1 in 100. He's never going to score from there. Fantastic save there from the keeper. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. The ball is in the green team's half. Off the post. The ball is in the blue team's half. Couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for a goal. half-time break here. The green side obviously are in front in this game, but it all could change in the second half, so they've got to keep their composure, they've got to stay compact, and they can't give away any chances, else they could be allowed to lose to get back into this game. It's a goal to the green side. The ball is in the green team's half. Couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for a goal. Well, as we watch this game of football unfold, let's turn to the possession stats, which will give us an insight into how the match is playing out statistically. We can see that the green team are dominating the possession. Well, that was just a terrible miss. We've got to feel for him really, because why on earth is he attempting that shot? It's a 1 in 100. He's never going to score from there. And it's now the blue team on the ball. The goalkeeper's pulled off an insane save. Well, let's get the opinion of some of them. It's a fantastic piece of goalkeeping. Who would have thought he'd scored? The ball's gone out for a throw. What a miss. I mean, if you were a goalkeeper, you wouldn't even need to try with this battle from, because he can't even shoot. What is going on? Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green's fantastic piece of goalkeeping. Who would have thought he'd scored? Good pass there from the Greens. Fantastic save there. The ball is in the blue team's half. That's a good pass. Ball switched out, and that's a good pass. The ball is in the green team's half. What a miss. I mean, if you were the goalkeeper, you wouldn't even need to try with this Malakoff because he can't even shoot. What is going on? Well, I've got no sympathy here for the defence because they're all over the place. They're not doing any of their jobs. They're not working together. You've got players just walking around mindlessly in the box. Track your runners, track where the ball is being thrown, push up the pitch so that you can see the danger and get to it before it's near your box. But instead, no, defence all over the place. It's a shambles, and all it does is allow the opponents an easy way in, and it results in a goal. Fantastic save there from the keeper. How's he missed that? Couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for the goal. Just passing the ball on here, not too much action. Ball switched out, and that's a good pass. Couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for a goal. Got a substitution being made. The ball is in the green team's half. And it's a goal. A fantastic goal. And you will not see a goal like that in every single game. That was quality. Something that you will only see from some of the best players in TPS. The ball is in the blue team's half. And we look to the sideline, and the referee has put up his board, and there's going to be an additional 2 minutes of extra time. Oh, fantastic. Well, he's scored already tonight, and just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic goal. That's his second goal. The green team's half. Fantastic save there from the keeper. Ball's gone out for a throw. Ball switched out, and that's a good pass. It's a corner. Oh, fantastic goal.